create current. So basically all you're doing is you're creating a waveform using the string. The waveform creates a waveform that's amplified. Now, you know what, when you listen to a flute, that waveform is a sine wave. It's kind of pure sounding. When you listen to, you know, a distorted, you know, when you listen to Satisfaction or something, that's a square wave. If you listen to a chorus effect, it's a dry signal and a triangle wave on the other side in stereo, and your brain puts it together and creates a kind of moving, oscillating, slight pitch change. Then, when you take these waveforms, you have to do something with them. So then you have to put them through a filter. And a filter is basically, we're talking about 0 to light. Let's, you know, go from 20 to 20 kilohertz. In other words, 20 cycles per second to 20 kilohertz. Where do you decide that you're gonna alter the sound? Do you want to cut it off here? So do you want the frequency spectrum to look like this? Do you want to cut it off here? Do you want it to look like this? Do you want to only take a particular part of that and amplify it? So what a filter does is just like a coffee filter. Instead of filtering coffee grounds, what it does is it filters particular parts of the frequency spectrum. Then there's an envelope generator, which is kind of like the way your mouth works. If I go, hey, how are you? My mouth is an envelope generator, which is forming the sounds coming out of my mouth. If I go, way, wow, wow, woo, I'm also creating an envelope effect on how I affect the frequencies that are coming out of my mouth. And you can electronically do that with this, the envelope generator. So what Roland has done, and these guys, this is awesome, they figured out a way to allow you to do true synthesis with nothing else than plugging the guitar into this box. Because this has, and we don't have a camera, so I can't show you, but this has all the building blocks of a synthesizer that all of you synthesis guys and gals, and as Liberace would say, if I left anybody out, hey, gotta be politically correct out here. All the tools that you need to actually create sound. So I'm just gonna play this patch here. Now there's no latency. There's no guitar involved in this at all in terms of the pickups. This is all being generated from 3 oscillators created with 3 different sine waves, all slightly detuned. I mean, if you know, anybody ever remember Clockwork Orange? Sound familiar? It's pure synthesis. So, you know, I'm a little just trying to figure out how to explain this because I can't show you what's going on in here, but it's for the heck of it. I have 3 oscillators. An oscillator is a machine that creates a waveform. It's like a sausage machine. You put stuff into it, out comes, you know, stuff that you make sausages with. So. There's 3 oscillators, now there's 2 oscillators. Now there's no oscillators. So we start with... Now I can change, for instance, I can change the pitch. So, I mean, I could spend hours with this, and I hope you do too. This is a true synthesizer. It's a machine that will actually allow you to create sounds from the basic building blocks of sound. I don't know how many of you are synth players. Anybody play the guitar synth? You guys, yeah, an amazing machine, right? Ever since we took 6 tape heads and stuck them under some strings and created the guitar. This was back with Roland many years ago. The GR500 actually did that. That was the last, this is kind of the GR500 on steroids. So I urge you, not because I work for Roland, because I love Roland and I've been with them for many years, but this is way too much fun. And also as a guitar player, you talk about opening up horizons. The ability to be able to play, music. I'm going to turn this off for a second. Let me boot it up. Again, to be able to have the opportunity, and by the way, it's polyphonic.